Hi, I'm Kenny. When you reside in a third country that is not your country of nationality, and you want to apply for a Canada immigration program, some people may tell you, no, you cannot apply from here. You need to go back to your country and apply from there. Is this true? In this video, let's find out together. First of all, let me clarify, the third country I'm talking about in this video has nothing to do with the Safe Third Country Agreement between Canada and the USA. That is for the purpose of refugee protection. The third country in this video means simply your country of residence. It's not your country of nationality that is the first country, and Canada is the second. Your country of residence is the third. That's all. Secondly, maybe you haven't realized that there is a distinction in the application forms between temporary resident program, including temporary resident visa, study permit, work permit, and permanent resident programs. For the temporary resident application forms, such as Form AMM 5257 for temporary resident visa, 1295 for work permit, or 1294 for study permit, there are fields that you need to choose your country of nationality and your country of residence. Moreover, you need to check from which country you are applying, whereas the permanent resident application forms also have the fields of your country of nationality and residence. There isn't any option for you to choose which country you are applying from. For example, Form IMM 0008. Based on this difference, you may already figure out there isn't such concept of country of application for PR programs, and therefore, the country where you apply from doesn't make a difference on your application, but it does on your TR application. Why is that? My best guess is probably it's because of the different statutory requirements between PR programs and TR programs. As we all know that, all the TR programs, including visitor visa, study permit, and work permit, require the applicant to leave Canada by the end of their authorized stay. But the PR programs, of course, don't require this at all. Therefore, it's very likely the country of application plays a role in determining whether the applicant will leave Canada in time. And to some extent, application from a third country is more risky than the application from your home country. In my past practice, I have quite some clients applying from their country of residence rather than their home country, and most of them succeeded. To help more applicants with this issue, I prepared a paid course about how to apply for a Canada temporary resident program from a third country. If you are looking for a short answer about can you apply from the third country, well, if you are residing there illegally, absolutely not. And if you are residing there legally, it's possible that you can apply from there. However, there are several factors you need to consider, and in this paid course, I will explain what these factors are and how they will affect your application. Moreover, for some reasons, some people may want to apply from their home country instead of the foreign country where they reside. Can they do it? I will also examine this question in this course. Besides the theoretical discussions of these questions, I'm sharing 5 successful cases from my practice, including 3 temporary resident visa applications and 1 study permit application from the third country, with another study permit application from the home country when the applicant is residing in a third country. And for your better understanding of this course before you purchase, here are what you will receive after you pay. The access to the video course of more than 20 minutes. The quiz about the video course that you can test how much you learn from these videos with. The access to a private online community where you can discuss with other peers. And of course to ask me questions. Lastly, the updated course in the future, if for whatever reason it's updated later. Any people who are interested in this course are welcome to go ahead. But I believe this course is particularly helpful for certain groups of people. For example, if you are an applicant or the parent on behalf of an applicant, either you are going to do it yourself, or if you hire a representative, but you still want to know about it yourself. If you are an unregulated Canadian immigration consultant, or unregulated international student immigration advisor, especially if you are just newly licensed and you kind of have no idea where to start, just have a case refused, or simply you just have a client asking you questions and you don't know how to answer them perfectly. The third group would be any other practitioner in this industry. For example, the international student recruiter in a Canadian school. If you feel you need to understand the study permit application better to help with your job. Besides, any other people, if you know where to find the checklist and the forms, you understand and recognize my most opinions and the logic behind. You want to maximize the chance of winning. You are prepared to spend time and effort to learn some knowledge, and you understand that there is no guarantee that your application would be approved. As long as you have all these qualities, you are more than welcome to learn with me on your way to Canada. On the other hand, I also tried to figure out what kind of people may not buy this course. For example, you are applying for a Canada immigration program, and you don't have time or is not willing to learn. In this case, you probably go to an RCIC instead of buying this course. You don't really understand these videos, or feel the same or even close to my most opinions. You just want to pay for the visa, not for the knowledge itself. Well, in this case, I need to remind you that it can be very dangerous, or you feel not comfortable with my video. For example, you are not okay with my English, or you simply dislike my looking for whatever the reason is. Don't force yourself, it's totally not necessary. Don't pay yet when you are still hesitating. You can always look around in the ocean of online resources until you are more ready and feel comfortable to go ahead. If you make your decision to go ahead and pay for this course, and you feel dissatisfied, don't worry, just let me know. Your dissatisfaction drives my continuous improvement. So see you in the course.